All right, what's going on, guys? If you've been following me at all, March 9th, I had my first competition. Went in there with 3 lifts that I had intended on taking. I started out with a smooth 385 for one, obviously in competition. Then we jumped up to 405, all good lifts. Get them in training all the time. I can do multiple reps with them. Easy work, right? So then we moved on to 430 for our third lift. Not knowing the place, not knowing who else lifted before or after me, I just went into their focus. I want 385, I want 405. I came there to do business. I hit 430 in competition. So for me, that's a win. However, from March 9th all the way to March 14th, I felt like I was on top of the world. And I woke up March 14th and I bulged a disc in my back, a pre-existing injury from the Marine Corps, and it just it herniated in probably 2012 when I was in service. And again, a freak accident walking in my own home, took 4 steps and bulged the disc. So I bulged that disc, got taken to the emergency room, pumped full of drugs. Then they sent me on my way. I could hardly walk. I go from taking first place in my height and weight division for bench press only. I took second overall in bench press raw for the open. Just an incredible weekend, an incredible event. And I'm thankful for the training and everything that I put forth into it and to see the rewards. But that didn't stop me there. So I felt like I was the strongest man in the world, at least for those 4 or 5 days. And then, man, that bulge hit me right in the back. So emergency room, pump full of drugs, brought me home. I've been on the couch for a couple of weeks. Finally got adjusted by a chiropractor. My bulge is gone. I'm up moving around, no longer have to use a cane, and don't need any assistance, put my clothes on anymore. But now it's time to get back to work. Today's Monday, April 1st. I've been out of the gym since March 13th, and we're getting back to work today. Obviously, it's International Chest Day. We're going to pump some iron. We're going to get back to videos. We're going to get back to posting stuff. And join me as I'm trying to cut down. I'm around 250 right now. I was 256 for competition. I've dropped 10 pounds of water weight over the past week. I put it all back on in the previous couple of days. I started to carb load, but now April 1st, we're kicking off. So we're trying to go from 250, and our goal weight is 220, which is reasonable. 220 by July 1st. We're headed on vacation, and I want to be healthier, leaner, but I'm not trying to lose my bench press, and I'm still trying to gain strength, and I'm not trying to hurt my back. So if you would, like, follow, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Keep on scrolling, that's cool too. But 30 pounds is pretty reasonable. And if I can get below that 220, man, that would be a huge blessing. I'm 5'9", I'm 34 years old. I like to walk around being a sidewalk cracker, like C.T. Fletcher used to say all the time. But it's time to get a little bit leaner, a little bit healthier, and time to take my training to the next level. But also, I still want to compete. So if there's another competition with the Michigan APF or Michigan AAPF coming up, I believe there's one in October. I haven't seen anything posted. If not, we'll wait for March to roll around and hit it again, and hopefully we'll be chasing a state record by then. Only 20, 30 pounds off on my bench anyways. And man, you drop some weight, still press those numbers, things are going to be looking really good. So if you would, stay tuned, give me some encouragement, follow along. And thank you for your help, your support, and any words of wisdom. Cutting weight, carnivore diet, fasting. I used to fast a lot. I went from 240, being the Pillsbury Doughboy, down to 180 pounds in about 3 months by prolonged fasting. I mean, not 24 hours. I mean 48, 72. I've gone up to 170 hours fasted. The fat would just shred right off me. I'd go to the gym, but I didn't have any strength, and I was very active, walking around all the time. This goal is to do a traditional bodybuilding type cut and to keep the muscle, lose the fat, dry out a little bit, but still maintain a heavy 400 plus pound bench press at this time. So busy man, got a lot to do, and looking forward to following along with this journey.